It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Machado and Donaldson set to slug it out next on MLB Network. Marco Estrada gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Marco Estrada, his best pitch is a straight changeup. How good is it? It's so good he'll throw it 3, 4, even 5 times in a row. Fastball's good, 88 to 91, but his bread and butter is a straight changeup, and if he adds the good one, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Tim Beckham.
First offering on its way. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and one the count now. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count is 2-1.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richard moves over. 1 out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game. Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard to third. Donaldson's up with it. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Batting third, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Digging in, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. ripped down the first base line. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, Adam Jones, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Machado at second with 2 down. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Chris Davis now. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's got 5 base hits in 31 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting sixth.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Baltimore's out in front, 3-0. Dylan Bundy is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Dylan Bundy has come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Batting second baseman, Devin Travis.
At the plate, Devin Travis. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 5. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 to short, hit hard, backhanded, and he'll get in there safely. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Justin Smoke is on deck. First and second here with nobody out. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Granderson is on his way home. Now the relay home. And Granderson will beat the throw home as he's in there at the plate.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
1-0 the count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Travis on second. Donaldson on at first with nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. Payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another full count pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Machado into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 0 for 7. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Kendrys Morales waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Late that time for a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
So stepping in, Kendrys Morales, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Here it comes, 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball two.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Beckham is there. Two gone.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, John Hervis.
Digging in the switch
Solarte.
hitter, John Hervis Solarte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ball one. Bases are loaded here, two down. Soft liner towards first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So they wind up with two in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Orioles lead it 3-2. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. And a changeup right down the middle. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball that misses.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today.
Right fielder,
I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that one just missed outside. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Caleb Joseph.
Ready now for Baltimore, Caleb Joseph. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's 0 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Joseph swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike now. Two out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. Beckham is there. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Now the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. smoked on the ground left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Travis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Travis is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Bundy pitches well enough to get the W. Marco Estrada only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left no runners on base.